Imagine driving the same roads every day, following the speed limit, stopping at red lights, and believing you're a careful, law-abiding driver. Most people assume that as long as they avoid obvious violations like speeding or reckless driving, they are staying on the right side of the law. But the reality is far more surprising.
Checkpoint. Are we legal?
Absolutely. License and registration, all current.
Across the United States, millions of drivers unknowingly break traffic laws every single day. Some of these violations seem minor. Others can lead to expensive fines, points on a driver's license, higher insurance rates, or even criminal charges in certain situations. The most surprising part is that many drivers never realize they did anything wrong until they see flashing lights in their rearview mirror. Traffic laws exist for a simple reason: to keep roads safe and organized. However, these laws are often much more detailed than people expect. While most drivers learn the basics when they first obtain a license, laws change over time, and many regulations vary from state to state.
I hereby rule that you have parked illegally. Your vehicle will be towed immediately. Case closed.
Illegally! Oh dear, I didn't realize.
As a result, drivers frequently rely on habits rather than current legal requirements. What feels normal or harmless behind the wheel may actually be a violation of the law. One common example involves using a mobile phone while driving. Most people know that texting while driving is dangerous. Yet many drivers still glance at notifications, check navigation apps, or respond to messages while stopped at a traffic light. In many jurisdictions, these actions can still be considered illegal phone use. The law often focuses not only on whether the vehicle is moving, but also on whether the driver is actively operating the vehicle and responsible for maintaining attention on the road. Another frequently misunderstood area involves turn signals. Many drivers use signals only when other vehicles are nearby. However, traffic laws generally require signaling whenever a turn or lane change is made, regardless of whether another driver appears to be present. Failing to signal may seem insignificant, but law enforcement officers often view it as a safety issue because signaling communicates intentions and reduces the risk of collisions. Then there is the issue of stopping at stop signs. A surprising number of drivers perform what is commonly called a rolling stop. Instead of bringing the vehicle to a complete halt, they slow down briefly before continuing through the intersection. To the driver, it may feel close enough to compliance. Legally, however, many states require a full stop before proceeding. Even a slow roll can result in a citation because the law generally demands complete cessation of movement. Many drivers are also unaware of laws concerning pedestrians. At crosswalks, whether marked or unmarked, pedestrians often have rights that drivers fail to recognize. A driver who proceeds too quickly through a crosswalk or fails to yield properly may be violating traffic laws even if no accident occurs. These rules exist because pedestrians are among the most vulnerable people on the road. Parking laws create another hidden trap. Drivers often focus on avoiding clearly marked no parking zones, but overlook restrictions related to fire hydrants, driveways, intersections, bus stops, or disabled access areas. A vehicle parked in the wrong location may not only receive a ticket, but could also be towed. What seemed like a convenient parking spot can quickly become an expensive mistake. Many people also underestimate the importance of maintaining their vehicles. Broken taillights, malfunctioning brake lights, expired registration stickers, or heavily tinted windows can all create legal issues. Some drivers assume these are minor maintenance concerns. In reality, they can provide lawful reasons for a traffic stop and may lead to citations if not corrected. Understanding traffic laws is not just about avoiding tickets. It is also about protecting your rights when interacting with law enforcement. During a traffic stop, drivers generally have certain responsibilities, such as providing a driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance when required. At the same time, individuals retain constitutional protections. Knowing the difference between what the law requires and what is merely requested can help drivers navigate these situations calmly and respectfully. One of the most important steps a driver can take is staying informed. Laws evolve as technology, transportation, and public safety concerns change. What was legal a decade ago may not be legal today. Reviewing state driving manuals, checking updates from local transportation agencies, and paying attention to changes in legislation can help prevent accidental violations. Good driving habits also matter. Using turn signals consistently, coming to complete stops, avoiding distractions, maintaining safe following distances, and keeping a vehicle in proper working condition can significantly reduce legal risks. These habits not only protect drivers from penalties, but also contribute to safer roads for everyone. The truth is that traffic laws are often invisible until they are enforced. Most people do not wake up intending to break the law, yet small misunderstandings and outdated habits can create unexpected consequences. A single overlooked rule can lead to fines, increased insurance costs, court appearances, or worse. Knowledge, therefore, becomes one of the most valuable tools any driver possesses. The next time you get behind the wheel, consider this question. Are you following the traffic laws you remember, or the traffic laws that actually exist today? The difference may seem small, but it can determine whether your drive ends as an ordinary trip or an unexpected lesson in the law. In a world where one simple mistake can have lasting consequences, understanding the rules of the road is not just a legal responsibility. It is a form of protection that every driver owes to themselves and to everyone sharing the highway.